Ladies and gentlemen, Ukraine just did the unthinkable. Russia's most advanced warship is gone, sunk in a shocking drone attack. So devastating that even the United States is stunned speechless. They never saw this coming, and history was just made in the Black Sea. I'm your host, and this is the moment the Kremlin never wanted you to see. For months, Russia has paraded its Black Sea fleet like an invincible fortress with advanced radars, hypersonic missiles, and air defenses that were supposed to make the sky impenetrable. But tonight, one of Putin's most prized naval assets, the RFS Admiral Gorshkov, lies at the bottom of the sea. Ukrainian forces just delivered a blow so precise, so shocking, that military experts are already calling it the turning point of the entire naval war. This changes everything. The regime is shaking, and the world is watching. Russia thought they owned these waters. They thought their fleet was untouchable after 2 years of Ukrainian hit-and-run raids. But Ukraine just proved them dead wrong. This wasn't some lucky shot. This was calculated. This was surgical. And this was never before seen. Here's exactly how it went down step by step. It was 2:47 local time, pitch-black night, 120 nautical miles south of Sevastopol. The Admiral Gorshkov, Russia's crown jewel, packed with Kalibor cruise missiles, advanced S-400 radars and next-gen electronic warfare, was on routine patrol. Ukrainian special forces and Western supplied intelligence pinpointed the exact coordinates with no leaks and no warning. A massive swarm of next-generation Magora V-5C drones, low-profile, AI-guided, and nearly invisible to radar, launched silently from hidden coastal positions. At the same time, a flight of modified aerial drones armed with experimental high-explosive warheads took to the sky. The sea drones closed in at 50 knots, hugging the surface. Russian lookouts never saw them until it was too late. The first drone slammed into the hull below the waterline, ripping open a 20-foot gash. Alarms blared and crews scrambled. But before they could react, the aerial drones struck from above, one after another, targeting the bridge. Radar arrays and missile launchers, the ship's Panzer and Tor air defenses fired wildly into the night. But the swarm was too fast, too many, too smart, overwhelmed. By 3:15, the frigate was listing badly with fires raging out of control. Russian rescue ships raced toward the scene. But at 3:42, the Admiral Gorshkov rolled over and disappeared beneath the waves. Over 200 crews still unaccounted for. Devastating blow. Never before seen. Now let's talk military analysis, because what Ukraine pulled off here is straight up insane. The Admiral Gorshkov wasn't some rusty tub. This was a 4,000-ton stealth frigate, one of Russia's most advanced multi-role and hypersonic ready, supposedly able to track and destroy dozens of incoming threats at once. It a fleet of cheap plastic sea drones, each costing less than a single Russian missile, turned it into scrap metal. Tactic 1, swarm saturation. Russia's defenses are built for big, expensive threats like missiles, jets, maybe a submarine, not hundreds of tiny low-signature drones coming from every direction. The AI guidance let them adapt in real time, dodging CIW's fire like ghosts. Tactic 2, combined arms deception. The sea drones drew the defenses low, while aerial drones hit from above in perfect synchronization. Even the US is stunned by how cleanly it was executed. This is asymmetric warfare on steroids. Ukraine just proved that in the drone age, the biggest, most expensive warship on Earth can be sunk by a bunch of guys in a garage with 3D printers and off-the-shelf parts. Russia's entire naval doctrine just got shredded. This is why this is insane. Because the Black Sea was supposed to be Russia's lake. Now, it is a graveyard for their most prized assets. The consequences are already catastrophic for Moscow. First, immediate naval collapse. Russia is now pulling its remaining warships back to the eastern Black Sea and even into the Caspian. They have lost control of critical shipping lanes. Second, economic bloodbath. The grain export route Ukraine fought so hard to protect is wide open again. Russia's ability to strangle global food prices is destroyed. Third, Putin's humiliation on steroids. State TV is in full damage control meltdown. The regime is shaking. Insiders say the Kremlin is in panic mode. Geopolitically, this is a seismic shift. Turkey is already tightening the Bosphorus. NATO is quietly celebrating. And China is taking notes on how fast their own navy could fall to cheap drone swarms. This changes everything. The regime that promised a 3-day war is now watching its most advanced assets sink in real time. History was just made. Here's why this matters to every single one of you watching. This wasn't just a Ukrainian victory. This was American dominance on full display. U.S. satellite intel, U.S.-provided targeting data, and cutting-edge Western technology made this strike possible. Ukraine showed the world that with the right tools America supplies, even a smaller force can humble a nuclear superpower. The Pentagon is watching this footage on loop right now, because this proves that the future of naval warfare belongs to whoever masters the drone swarm. And right now, America and its allies are light years ahead. Russia's invincible navy is exposed. China's growing fleet is warned. This is U.S. dominance without firing a single American shot. Proxy power at its absolute finest. This changes the game forever. So there you have it, warriors. Ukraine just sank Russia's most advanced warship in the most shocking drone attack of the entire conflict. Still, the regime is shaking. Black Sea belongs to the brave, and the world will never be the same. If you're as fired up as I am, smash that like button right now, because the algorithm needs to see this. Subscribe and hit the bell so you never miss a breaking update from the front lines. Drop your thoughts in the comments. Was this the beginning of the end for Russia's navy? Or is Putin about to lash out even harder? Next time, we're diving deep into Putin's desperate next move and why it could spark the biggest escalation yet. You do not want to miss it. This is the channel that brings you the unfiltered truth from the battlefield. Stay strong, stay informed, and I'll see you in the next video.